Welcome hunters, what a jump we got for FRC. The price gapped from our bottom that we discussed yesterday around the $11.57. The market opened today in our live streaming and we had this hold up above the support, and we broke from this flag that formed around this area and we entered around this area, the 15. We might see a breakout. Okay, breakout. Price went higher, got rejected, went down, and still holding above the 15. That's why we have the squeeze over the $18. We're going to discuss where the price will go for FRC. Are we going to have over the $20 and even the $50 for coming days? Next up, we got TNX, jump 8%. We went nearly the profit taken around the 64. We're going to discuss if there's potential to see the $1. AI doing all right, testing an important resistance around the 23. GNS doing all right as well, 15%. We got great news for Tesla. That's why the price jumped from the 186 and now is almost the $200 after we actually bounced from the bottom that we discussed before around the 160. CDTX pumped 15% today. Yesterday we talked about this stock that price actually jumped from the $2 and now around the $2.05. So let's get right to it and discuss first FRC. What's going on? We have a huge selling pressure. If you're late to the party, this stock went from last March. Now we are in March, 2023. If we go back in time in 2022 in March, we see that the price was around this area, 160, 160, and see what's happened. Almost 800% lost all the gain that we did the last year. Now the price is have a potential reversal from the bottom because a lot of traders talking about oversold, overbought. Usually this is work, but sometimes you say oversold and the price continue to go down. Oversold and the price continues to go down. So this is a tricky trip for a downhill trade. I don't want to see this happen to you. We have to be strategic and know exactly where the price will reverse. Between the 1458 and the 1562 should be our bottom. So even if the price continue to go down now, we need to hold above this box in order to continue to go higher and breaking the 18 again and going toward the 21. We don't want to have this reaction going below this box and going toward the $11.57 is mean continuation for the selling pressure. So this is it. To confirm, this is the bottom is holding above this box and continue to go higher for FRC. So let me just check short squeeze stock. We got BBY, we got NVOS. That's why we got a lot of people asking about this stock. Let me just check here squeeze play. If we got TNX. I think we had TNX before here. Anyway, so TNX was and most talked about stock and short squeeze list here 2 months ago, I think, or even 1 month ago. Now we have TRK, of course, TRK coming back. TNX pumped from the bottom, the 45 cents. Now we got another pump for today, 10%, but the volume is a bit light. So how we gonna confirm if TNX will have potential bump toward the 78? We had a hold up for today and this week over the 58. Before it was a resistance, now is the support. You know what I'm gonna do? You have to do this with me. Now, before you forget, you put 58 as a support. And of course, I will put here, this is profit taken. Let's see. Put another alert around the 64. So we have two triggers for resistance and support for TNX. If we broke the 64, we're gonna go toward the 78 and then of course finally the $1. Next up on our list, we got AI. The price bounced back from the $20, now getting near the resistance 23.10 cents, the 21.97. So this is the support. Of course, this is the bottom. We don't want to go back here. This is a weakness. We held the 21.97. This will be good. So even if we got rejected by today, the 23, we're going to have a retest here before breaking the 23, which is a resistance. After that, we're going to have the 25 and of course the $30 breakout zone and squeeze area for AI. Watch out for AI. It is about to break. I forget. I have to alert after the 23, so this is make no sense. Okay, so the 23 is the breakout zone. Next up, we got GNS. What's going on? GNS, we got so many people asking about GNS update. The price bouncing from the bottom, the $2 now 14% up is not interesting now. It's risky to buy now because we're still consolidating sideways between the support and resistance. I prefer to buy when we have a confirmation to break the $2.73, which is an entry point to go toward the $3.54. Tesla, finally, we have a genuine buying pressure for Tesla. We went 7% for today. We got a great uptrend for Tesla after we broke the 186, and we got great news for Tesla. That's why the price continued to go higher. Now we got a buying pressure, or we bought back from the bottom, the 164. If we go back to see what's going on with Tesla, we went until beginning of this year around the 100. Yeah, the 100. So we said the 100 should be the bottom. The price reversed almost 100%. We got rejected around the 200 and price went down. And as we said, the 164 should be the support to confirm that we're gonna have a reversal and continuation for this bullish trend. So even if we got this selling pressure, we said is not sell off, because we already did 100%. So this is called consolidation area and kind of reloading for Tesla price action. Just consider this is like a rocket going to the moon or whatever, going to Mars. You have to have a mini rocket to actually first to escape the gravity of the Earth, and second to actually go to the second stratosphere of the Earth. Then you escape the gravity, then you need another rocket to push you toward the moon or toward Mars. So it's the same for stocks. The same thing is you need to have a reloading, another investor to buy another support in order to have another pump. So the same for Tesla. It's now is ready to pump and going hopefully to Mars. And breaking the 200 first. So the 200 should be our first profit taken, and of course the 217 is the breakout zone and continuation to a new high for this year. Let me just bring this down around this area and go to check. The earnings is today after hours, and the price is pumped from the $2. There's a potential going toward the $3. Yeah, this is a potential pump for this stock in coming days. We already talked about this stock yesterday. Of course, we're going to do update for FRC and the other stock for tomorrow, hunt and pre-market if we have a gap for them. And of course, we're going to do live streaming as usual around 2 p.m. CET or 9 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you for watching and see you in the next update.